let us pick up from where we left off. Last time on Blueprints, I have my notes from last time. I have a bigger notebook now to make even more notes, and we're on day 8. Day 8. And I have no idea what to even do with half of this information, you know? I guess I'll burn 2 steps and go outside. I unlocked the grounds. That's a thing I can do. So that's 1 step, 2 steps. It'll be 3 to go into the thing. So 3 steps right off the bat. Trading post. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Items for trade. I'm going to try the hovel. You done? Alright, the cat wants to leave. Hang on. 1 second. She had enough. Hovel. Are there any clues in the hovel worth looking at? There is a notepad. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as a groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed. Is that it? Is that just explaining who lived here? And doesn't actually tell us anything? Dig spot. Is there a shovel in here? No. But there is a dig spot. So if I find a shovel... God, we've burnt 5 steps and we haven't even started, really. Can I go in from the side? No. Can't do that. That's fine. Return from NHL trade deadline news. Not a whole lot happening and it closes in 8 minutes. Right. Oh, last time we had the pump room, which controlled the fountain and a few other things. Curious. 6 steps pissed away and all I got for it was a bit more dirt. Fantastic. Let's go this way. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Let's go workshop. I don't have anything in my inventory. I got shovel knowledge, that's true. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read, the letter is not? Okay. I have a confession to make. Can't read sheet music. But like, I understand the symbols of rest and the speed. Like, I get everything. The only part that I can't ever commit to memory is what note each line represents. However, what I do have you can read treble clef because that's where alto sax was. Really, I could never commit the line to note memory. I know the rests and I know a lot of it, but what I don't have is the one piece of knowledge that I kind of want here. And what I'm curious about and what I want to see if I can get this to work is using my sheet music fucking program. And I want to see if it spells out a message with the notes. Chorus teacher would kill you for forgetting. Oh, I've had so many music teachers over the years who'd be furious that I've forgotten what the lines mean. I remember them in the moment. What room are we in right now? The workshop. Workshop. I will write down workshop music note. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message is important. A message read. Can you even... A message read is of 10 lost. Among sorry, I thought I caught something there, but among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read. The letter is not. Right, so that's the words, right? But also, we have a few things here that are interesting to me. One is the way that, and here, look, anyone who's solved this puzzle and knows the answer here, you probably think I'm being ridiculous, but that's the words as written, right? But then we've also got some words that have The rests cut. Wrought. Spell. Lost. Bold. Not. I'm wondering if any of that's interesting, like if that's relevant in any way. If that's something that I need to be aware of. Hi Nick, what's up, dude? Some words have been separated like letters. Now again, it's just the way that the song goes. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Don't know if that's the right note, but that's the I'm wondering if any of those breaks are important. Letters, secrets, off 10, mung, spoken. But what I was curious about was the actual notes. I'm gonna open up. I have a program called Guitar Pro, and it's a program that you would normally use to learn tabs on guitar or write tabs on guitar. However, what it does have oh wait. Yeah, sorry. I'm curious if any of these notes are important. I mean, are we going to rewrite the whole song? E, A, what does it mean? Oh. Like, we're just kind of feeling it out here. But, is that the right note? No, that's not right. That was one off. Right. I also don't know if I should be following the bass. Also, the notes probably don't fucking matter, right? But maybe they do. I don't know what matters. There's a little note there. or something. There's like a little one there. But that doesn't seem right. Unless it's like really... That can't be right. Unless it's just a fucking flare that they've decided to put in the sheet music, which is interesting. Don't know why they would do that. Stones cut by hand. Right. I feel like by now I would have got a pattern. So we've got D, F, G, G, A, F. All right. So probably not. Probably not. Games Workshop are rebranding their paint from Citadel to Warhammer Color, and they still aren't changing the fucking pots. Oh my god. Rest. Rest. You out. I'm just gonna go with that, sure. And then that's a low. Low. Is this silly? Just to hear the song? I need someone who can sight read music. Jonathan Ong, where's he at right now? Is he live? Usually Jonathan Ong is live right about now. Can someone get a hold of Jonathan Ong and get him to quickly live learn this? That's pretty much it, Ascension. That's pretty much all that's wrong with them. They just suck. If a game is getting to whip out Guitar Pro 8, it's got to be a contender, right, Ed? How you doing, man? I've timed this wrong. I mostly hear about the notes and not the pacing. Like, that's my bigger concern, but I don't think... Do I know anyone else who can sight read music? Just to get them to play it would be cool. Anyway, I don't think it matters. Because, like, we've got as far as... Hey, Dagoth, what's up, man? D4, F4, D and G, G, A, F, D, G, B. Yeah, I don't think it's important. I think the message is more... The part that got me, right, was specifically the line, the note is read, the letter is not. And I took that to mean, like, you've read the note, but have you read the note? You know? Oh. But the word message is in bold. What if the message... What if that is the message? Hold on. What if that's the whole thing? Hold. Hold. Message. What do we got? Oh, that's not right. That's not right either. Is this the start of a message? G, B, D, G. Well, that doesn't go there. Really thought this might be it. Especially because it says message there, right? Like that seems... Message. Oh, the bass is the note there, maybe. Like... Oops. That's what this is this. I realize I meant to hold that out. But none of that is a message. G, I mean, that's one note. G, F. G, B, D, G, D, B. GDB. I mean, I'm gonna fucking write it down, alright? Because maybe it'll be relevant. I don't know. I don't know. The word message is in bold. And the song seems to be talking about reading notes, but not reading notes. Message. Did he draw a treble clef again? Yeah, close enough. Message with a question mark so that I know it's not an answer. G. G4. B3. D4. G. GBD, GBD. Yeah. Sorry. GBD, G. D. B. D. E. It might be nothing. It might be nothing. It might be something. I kind of want to do the whole song, the whole sheet, but I mean, it'll take fucking ages. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Fucking what? I don't think the notes are important. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. Stones cut by hand spell letters that spell secrets. Yeah, that's fine. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Yeah, a message amongst the bold words. Message is message is bold. A message amongst that? Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. I'm going to come back to the notes. I still think they're important, but I can't tell you why. I still think the actual notes are important, but I've got no fucking idea as to why they would be. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved from thought. That much, I mean, that's... Have I way overthought this and it's just keep an eye out for the letters? Is that... If that's all this is? I'll be fucking mad. Keep an eye out for the letters on the stones. All right, I didn't see the rock before I started. I didn't see that. I didn't see the letter on the rock. All right, I didn't see it. I was really focused on the music thing. I didn't see it. But that can't be all it is, right? E. Why is there a rubber cock on the table? That's mine, sorry. E. Letter stone. Right. So there's all the notes I've got for that. Can I interact with the rubber cock on the table? Broken lever. Strategically placed next to a ruler. All right. I guess what I'm taking from that is keep an eye out for these. Unless I've... It literally says the note is read, the letter is not. Which is funny because I was reading the note, didn't even see the letter. Pantry. The rock solved it? It's an E-peen? Is that... I don't need to keep track of this. I've already got this on this. What are you... what are you... what are we doing? You're a fucking idiot. You tried the demo for the Dragon Quest VII Remake and Fatal Frame 2 Remake yesterday and you sold on both games? Yeah, fuck yeah. Fatal Frame 2 is a great game. Chapel. You're... E. Closet. Spare room. Okay, spare room's gonna lead forward. But I'm not gonna go in yet. Like, we're gonna go back. Courtyard. Hallway. Hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, which is a lie, because it's on red. We know that. Security room. 3-step requirement. Archive opens the most doors, but doesn't let me see the 3rd floor plan, which could fuck me. Security leads up. Let's go security. Antechamber's locked. Does the security office tell me anything new? Blue memo's true. I mean, you know what? We may as well write this down. Any information is good information. Security office. Blue memos. True. Red memos. False. However, we've seen memos that are not blue or red. Terminal password. We already figured that out. That is Swan Song. Of really, really lonesome. Also, time is a factor. The clock is ticking. That is a thing. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level to low. Offline mode. Unlocked. There's other information in the files, but I will hold off for now. Each room is getting its own page in this notepad. Well, we're down to 38 steps and I've done nothing. Let's go corridor. Stretch it out a bit. Anything in the corridor? These paintings change often enough that I don't know if they're relevant information at all. Commissary. Reading nook. Let's go reading nook to get a key. Reading nook. Coupon book. Any clues? Any hints? Nothing. Reading nook. Oh, library. Less common floor plans while drafting in the library. However, the West Wing opens it up way more. West Wing Hall. Reading nook, coupon book, take a look. Broken lever. I have the broken lever. Don't know what to do about the broken lever. Den? In the den! May God have mercy on us all. Gem. Clock. Big clock. Lots of little clocks. Hi here. What's up, T? Garage. Parlor. Yeah, let's go guest bedroom. Give me the steps. Because I'm running out of steps. Billiard room puzzle, yeah, it's telling us it's a math issue. I know that one. That's fine. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. It's a freebie. That also locks us out from this, yeah, I mean, we're locked either way, right? So we may as well take the free steps. No chest, no puzzle, no... These things. And these things. I have a feeling means something. This means fucking nothing. I don't know why that's important. I mean, I'm sure it's important, but right now it means nothing to me. This top hat's been knocked over. The parlor makes it a nice round circle and we can get something. Works for me. Parlor game. Wait, anything? No, nothing. Okay. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. I've never got that puzzle wrong. I've never failed the parlor game. Not once. Love that. Don't love not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, where the fuck I'm going. Yeah, Fatal Frame 2 is really good. It's a great game. Rumpus room? Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Let's try the rumpus room. Is there anything in the rumpus room? Can we rumpus? Hey! What's up, dude?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I wrote down as, Jesus Christ, dude. I wrote down as much as black cat tied to a red flag. No wind. And then I wrote rogue moon door. Beyond dark waters. I got that far before I didn't realize I should have been taking notes this whole time. Fucking hell, man. It's kind of scary. A spare set of car keys. Fucking hell, yeah, vibes, right? Rumpus room. Is this where we create a rumpus? Fucking... I guess there's nothing else. Also, really? You're a fucking bajillionaire, you got a mansion and a rumpus room, and the best you can do is a fucking Crosley Cruiser? What are you, fucking mental? Amateurs, man. Unbelievable. I've hit a dead end. Closet. Kitchen. I mean, kitchen off the dining room makes sense. Not choosing the fucking gymnasium. Hello. Banana gives me 3 steps. Club sandwich. We get 20 steps. Alright, well, I'm gonna get a club sandwich. You got coffee and a chocolate donut. Fantastic. Absolutely delicious. Love a coffee. Can't go wrong with coffee. I'll pass on the donut. Bantatoes. What's up, man? Good morning. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, I forgot about the blue. Oh, 6. Yeah. I used my key. Garage. Oh, that's what that's for? Upgrade disc. Floor plan upgrade disc. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yum. The third time this month, you and the car have been gone. Can I go for a drive? The garage doesn't have power, so I can't open the gate. Look, another clue. Swan song. A second time you could be hinted about the password. Oh, hey. Hey, hey, hey. The drop... The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk. Just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Inside car note. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. Small garage. I realized if I'm writing down a note as is, I should write it down as is and not reformat it. Sandy and Heights are on a different line, and I realize I should probably get in the habit of not changing that. I don't think it's relevant here, but from now on I'm gonna do that, because that shit could be important. On the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are all ready, secure, and in the trunk. So just unload. I'm writing this down specifically because I may get the garage again, but I don't know if I'm going to get the garage and the keys again in a reasonable time frame. So if I write it down, get back here before noon. If I write it down, I know I've got the information. I'm not taking screenshots like some people suggested, because that feels like cheating. Sinclair's schedule. I don't think he'll be requesting the car today. But you never know. When the cat, why is a cat relevant after the vision I just had, will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay. Can I go in here? No. That's all I can get. The keys gave me two things. Trunk and the note. The note is important. Does it not have power? Is that the problem? Yeah. I mean, it's doing something, but it's not doing something, right? Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone. I don't know if this is important. Again, I feel like everything's important. You know? Garage note. I feel like I should start taking note of these things. That's all that's in here. Garage also has outside access. Christoph. This is third time. Why is third time underlined? Why is third time important? What's third time mean? This is the third time this month. See what I mean? Anything could be important. Third time means I have to do something 3 times? What do I have to do 3 times? You and the car have been gone. And your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. All right. I got the notes. My hands are going to hurt by the end of this playthrough, man. What's that? I thought that was a button. It was just a thing holding the vice. Right. Okie dokie. I got the garage notes. Yeah, go on. Oh, archives. It's nice and open. I've really been opening up every room along the way. Secret passage is a bit of a block. I'm gonna go archives. You'll know while drafting. You will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Yeah, it's a bit of a limiter, but I think we can make it work. Lulu, good morning. How you doing? Oh, yeah. All this stuff, which I should write down. Why is that boarded up? Because it leads to the dining room. All of this was important. Sneezy McGee, yeah, you sick? Allergies or something? Allergies. I've copied this note. I don't need that. I've copied this note. Once I've copied all of these notes, I'll be happy. Feb 22nd, 87. I wrote that down. Books. Great Hall. Alright. I'm going to take note of everything in these newspapers. I'm not going to write every word, but I am going to take note of anything important that I can think of. Where's a good spot for the notes? I mean, is this good? I've keyed out the background of my notes. All right, so I've got workshop. That's everything from the workshop. That's the garage. That's what I've got from the security office. Yeah, next will be the archive. Archive. And you know what? We'll take these notes and try and glean some information right after I go for a ciggy. A little thinky smoke, you know? So, sit tight. I'll be right back to the note-taking, puzzle-solving, fucking Charlie Day with the Pepe Sylvia nonsense in just a moment. A smoke of deep contemplation. That can go there. That can go there. Fantastic. Friends, don't go away. Enjoy some Outer Wilds soundtrack. I'll be right back. Yo, welcome back. Zip through the VOD really quick. Yeah, no, I've basically just been taking notes. Like, that's pretty much been, like, exclusively what I've been doing. Because I know this important is gonna be information. I opened the car, I got the upgrade. So I need to get to a terminal to use the upgrade. I'm just gonna really quick copy this information. I've got some of it before, but I did it really, really quickly. So I'm gonna just fucking grab some of this. Archive. I'm not gonna write it all down word for word.
Piece of shit.
Hi, Carls. Newspaper clippings. I'm not gonna, not for word, like the notes. Because, like, I don't know why this would be a clue the way it is, but I am gonna write down the important stuff. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins. Herald literary honor. Also, Marigold, congrats on winning the Herald Literary Honor. Marianne Marigold book. Not really. Marianne Marigold book Swim Bird. Illustrated book of the year. Second time winning. Closest living heir to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary. So I guess her name's Mary Sinclair. Mary used pen name to avoid political associations. Jan 27 86. Okay, so that's one newspaper clipping. Background music sometimes sounds a bit distorted. Tell me if it happens again. I mean, just then it was a bit... Swim. Bird. Author. Never. Considered. Herself. Suckies. Gale Hermes. Could be important. Hi, Mill. What's up, man? She confided my son is the only one. My son was the one who got me to start writing. Her son got her to start writing. I'm just taking note points. Always challenge myself to never tell him the same bed story twice. Around our books we own, my imagination had to take over. As elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son. Is based on her son. He loves red. We're just doing it quick here. Thinly veiled political critique of Royalist Party. Thinly veiled critique of Royalist Party and McCarthy, I mean Marion, says it isn't. The Royalist Party and their loyalty to the throne. Okay. That's clipping number 2. I don't know how much of this is going to be important, but fucking maybe some of it. Maybe all of it, maybe fucking none of it. I don't know. November 11, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Questioned. Caleb Manning and publisher Philip White. On leaked dossier. Appeared on a leaked dossier naming them of interest in Trinsdale bombing. Bombing believed to be by RLCF. Children of Blackwater. Now, I already got that note. RLCF, Children of Blackwater, so I can get rid of this. Watching via YouTube while having this chat open. A lot of people are doing that now, which is so fucking fucked. But that's the preferred way to watch, is to watch on YouTube, but chat on Twitch. There's a connection. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. The drop-off address is in Sandy Heights in Trinsdale. Trinsdale's where the bombing was. Christoph starts with a C and he keeps disappearing with the car. Is RLCF the name of 4 people doing bombings? YouTube's got better video infrastructure, but Twitch has the more well-built chat. Yeah. Ruffington Press. Defended Philip and Caleb. Philip and Caleb. Okay. November 17. Reddington Herald. Marigold drops publisher. I don't know if any of this is relevant. I don't know if this is just world building. I don't know if this is relevant information. For personal reasons, the owner came after the arrest. Announcement came after arrest of Caleb Manning. Third rider. She is the third writer to leave this week. Manning and White at the press function, yes. That's one snippet. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the waved down a local Is this the next Outer Wilds, or is it closer to something like Obra Dinn? It seems to be somewhere in between. It's definitely an information game. Once you know information, it's solved, right? As far as I can tell, it is consistent, and there is one answer to things, or at least, you know, one way the game expects you to discover information. The trick, William Potter, is not minding that it hurts, but also there is so many layers of information that the only puzzles I've really managed to solve at this point have been minor parlor games. You know, the games designed for people to come into the house and solve. So there's you know, 2 truths and a lie box parlor game. There's a mathematical equation on the dartboard. You know, the little games. It's the little games. There's a literal parlor game. It's in the parlor. Little games designed to be solved. But the core concept is there is a room in this house. Go and find it. That's the core thing. And that if we can find that room, we win. We get the fortune of our great-grandfather or whoever this guy was. But along the way, that seems like there's political, you know, there's some sort of secret revolution against the throne in whatever part of the world this is, whatever all of this information is. There's secret goings on in the house. Like, there's layers to this. It's not just go and solve a puzzle. It's like there's little things being peppered throughout. So it's got that Obra Dinn, you know, enter a room and solve a puzzle, you know, but it's also got the Outer Wilds. What can you glean from the overall image while solving little things along the way? The problem I'm having right now is because I'm still so new and still so early in the game, I don't know what's important. I don't know what information I need to keep. I don't know what is a shitty little parlor game to, you know, keep the fancy friends excited when they come to visit the mansion, and what is actually part of the game at large. I feel like Obra Wild's Outer Dinn, yeah. I feel like all of this puzzle, especially from reading these newspaper clippings, all of this, can you solve secrets? Can you get to the riddles? You know, whatever. It's almost going to be a recruitment process. Come and join the revolution against the throne. You know, if you can solve our puzzles but no one else can, then you can pass on secret messages to help us bring down the throne or whatever. That's where my head's going with it. I don't know I don't know if there's any truth to that fact. That is just a guess. This is the third major. Last year. It is anticipate. Cuts off. Hi, Fessa. Monty Python's complete waste of time. You can't really play the game because you're not even sure what the game really is. It's also a bit of that. Charged. By the crown. Right now, I'm just taking in information. Manning was the last. The work that I'm doing now in taking notes is to help me solve later. The trial begins on 2. Expected to last up to S with grand treason. My favorite kind of treason. The grand type. Bigger the better. Okay. Is there much more? No, we're nearly there. What's up, Jode? Sincar. This is another thing. Pickles motherfucking Wiggles. How are you, bro? Sincar is a company. I don't know what they're doing. Feb 22nd, 87. I'm just gonna Cliff Notes. Sincar. Heiress. Sincar heiress. Missing. Mary Matthew Jones is Marigold. Last seen by close friend at 3:45 p.m. Friday. Getting into carriage at the 100 Bells Tea Room. Why is this important? You see what I mean? The 100 Bells Tea Room. That seems like in Trinsdale. I'm gonna write that down. Trinsdale. Never arrived home. Carriage driver can't be located. Never arrived home. Carriage driver also missing. They're treating you well? Pretty good, man. Still no quotes. Sorry, yeah, I'll bring the quotes in. It's important enough that someone cut it out to put it into this book. No, exactly. Esoteric Ebb. That link didn't work. Esoteric Ebb. Single player CRPG. The Steam page isn't working. Maybe Steam's dead. Think it worked for you? I'm getting an error. That's weird. Oh, there it is. Got it. Single player CRPG inspired by the freedom of tabletop adventures. Oh, this looks cute. Wishlisted. Done. I still haven't played Disco Elysium, dude. I need to. I'm very interested. That looks great. Family and local authorities are concerned, but not in the case of it's an out-of-character incident, and we are seeking information. Cool. That's done. Yeah, you haven't played Disco either? Priceless jewels stolen. That's the last note. Fen Aries. I don't have a pencil sharpener, and this pencil's getting blunt. So hard to stream and don't want to do it off stream. That's the exact situation I've been in, man. Disco's a fantastic game you should not pay for, really. I already own it. Tried Disco Elysium once, never got comfy with it because you never knew how to find enough money for a room for a night and didn't want to slum it. Nice. Investors fucked the original devs and ousted them out of the company, really. I own it already. September 2nd. Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of royal capital Fen Aries. I'm an Aries. Fen Aries broke into closed exhibit. Access has not been granted to those outside noble circles. The museum authority said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. Masked intruders breached south wall with guns, broke into museum, subdued Royal Guard, and disabled security system. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares. Ruby crown of Orinda Ares stolen. Historically relevant. Theft is politically charged. Cool. I'm happy with that amount of information. Jesus Christ. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of info, but I feel like I'm already connecting some dots, right? Archive floor plan. Let's give it a look. What do we got? Commissary. Commissary staff notice, terminal password, swan song. I don't know what these mean. Let's go back to the hallway, though I'm pissing away steps, which I don't love. Kitchen. I'm gonna need a bedroom soon, I think. I guess we'll go through the dining room. Pool. Coat check. The pool. Pump room. Beautiful. Best possible thing to find there. And now I've still got 2 north rooms from the spare room. Ah, the pump room. It's just a fucking math equation. This is where we got stuck at the end of last stream. Why are we trying to add more to my plate when I haven't played Romancing Saga 2 yet? The tampon? What's the tampon? Oh, Libra. Aries, Pisces. Look at this guy now, you'd be Pisces. Based on the classic days, you'd be Aries. I'm in the same spot. I think. I'm like right on the edge. Remember in the long ago when we used cartridges for games and they came with manuals and pages specifically for you to take notes? Yeah. You know what's funny though? I was always too scared of ruining them. I didn't want to ruin my booklets by writing notes. So I would write notes on paper and put it in the box. Remember when games came in boxes? Yeah, that's fair, Rain. I think that's a very fair thing to be concerned about, the optics of. You don't, for the record, but I understand that concern. Not only do you use steppies to open new rooms, but you use them to go back and forth in rooms. So, Carl's, I've got a room in the mansion right now. The hovel. So normally, to open special rooms, I've got to pay gems. But because I opened the hovel, on this particular run, special rooms cost steps instead of gems. right? So that's why it's costing. Every time you enter a new room, every time you enter a room, you lose a step. So you got to manage your exhaustion while also... So I've got 20 steps. So realistically, I could go hallway, chapel, spare room, bump, bump, bump. Like, I'm going to run out at some point. I'm not going to be able to get to the end. So I'm going to need to, like, you know, find a way to get more steps, basically. Sorry, what pumps have we got here? We've got... Let's write this down. In the pool. Sorry, in the pump room. In the pump room, we have pump 4. Fountain. The reservoir. The aquarium. I've never seen the aquarium. The kitchen. Greenhouse. And the pool. Now, I can drain... I want to drain the pool. Specifically, that's what I'm interested in doing. I don't know why that appeals to me. I don't even know if I need to. But draining the pool is appealing to me. The pool may also be like the reservoir where you use it to hold water to get it out of other rooms. But without a goal in mind, I don't know what this is for. Like, I know I can suck water from one place to another, but I don't know why. And I don't want to just sit here and fuck with it forever without knowing what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, I wanted to drain the pool because I can very clearly go into it. This texture here looks weird. So I feel like that's got to be a door or something. So I want to drain the pool so that I can maybe open that. Because otherwise there's just no way in. But I'm pissing away steps trying to figure it out. And everything's full. So unless I fill up this tank... Yeah, 6. 6 units can fit in that, plus units in this. I want to drain the pool. That's what I want to do. I don't know how to get stuff to the reserve tank, which is the one that needs... It's got the most room. So this pump goes to this, which isn't fucking connected to anything. I don't know how to use this. Unless I'm missing an item that would allow me access. Pool. Any of these rooms have a waterfall? There's probably something hidden behind the waterfall. Oh, so close. Unselect the pool. Select the kitchen. Give the kitchen... Give the kitchen one. Deselect. Level out the pumps. Dan Chair, how are you, bro? What's going on? I don't know what this is for. I think I'm taking more water out of the pool. I think I'm adding water to the pool. Yeah. Calls it a blind playthrough, but his eyes are open. Fucking. Hi, Sailor. Chrissy, it's too much for my brain too, honestly. My brain is way too smooth for this. Pump to tank switch. We got tank 1, tank 2. That's it. Take the water out of the pool. I don't fucking get it, man. A chimp flinging shit at its own reflection. That is precisely how I feel. I've got absolutely no clue. I don't have access to this. I don't know what this is. I've got 2 empty tanks and a little noodle of water in there. How do I get the water from there into there? From there into there. That's all I want to do. A bucket. No, Sailor, stop it. You stop it. You sit down, you stop it. I turn this off. Turn this on. So what does this one do? Is it putting water back in the pool right now? You fucker. It's draining from there. I've done a Resident Evil series playthrough like 8 years ago. I would like to do another one at some point. There's a little raffia workbase as an attachment. All right. Suck. 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 Son of a bitch. How long have you been there? How long have you been here? What am I doing? Gone from suck to blow. Oh, stop! What? Taylor, what are you doing? Wait. Go! Go! Go over! Go! Come on! Receive it! Sitting on your hands so hard, right? Send it! I don't. Bit worrying that we're using the same water in the pool that we're using in the kitchen and the greenhouse. Like, you guys got chlorine in that fucker or what? Pump 2 tank switch. Pump 2 to pump 3. I don't fucking understand. It's not water, it's Brondo. It's got what plants crave. Ugly Sailor, notice you've been having a bit of a struggle with this particular puzzle. I understand they plight, for I myself doing this puzzle too difficult. Lucky for you, I have a fix for you. It's a YouTube video link. It has all the answers I needed, or whatever. Sailor, I'm gonna look for that link. I'm gonna copy and paste that from the alert. But I swear to God, if it is a link to my own YouTube live stream, you're a fucking cunt. You're you're thanks for that 55 bits, Sailor. I love you. Thanks, man. You're a fucker. Suck! Wait, no, that on nothing. Suck. 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 Come on! Constantinian. Hello. Hereby ugly sailor's recommendation. Any friend of sailors is a friend of sailors. What is this doing? Nothing. Hello? Oh. So this... What is this? Yeah, I mean, wet socks, imagine. Suck. Why are you sucking into that one? I don't... Okay, so wait. What's suck? Down is suck? Up is suck. So down is blow. Right? Down is blow. Up is suck. Suck! Suck! Stop pumping water. Pink Flamingo, hi! I just fucking... I sucked! Oh, Pink Flamingo, thank you for 89 months. Welcome back, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I sucked. But from the kitchen. Oh! These pipes represent these. I don't know how I didn't fucking pick up on that. 1 through 6 is location. Okay. That still doesn't tell me why I can't take water from 6, which is the fucking pool. Via pump 4 into tank 1. Through to tank 2. Why doesn't that work? That's what's got me confused. I'm not getting how that works. I'm getting that this needs to be off. So we suck from pump 4 into tank 1. Switch pump 2, suck pump 2, leave pump 3 alone. Can it not transfer between tanks? That should be pumping that. Should it not? Yeah, that's not pulling from 6. I wanted to go from tank 1 to tank 2. Can I not do that? Am I not allowed? So I need to transfer the water from tank 1. Is it like a Towers of Hanoi thing? I need to send this water somewhere else. Kitchen is 4. So I send... this back to the kitchen. And what about the reserve tank? How do you work? What? It looks like it worked at one point. There's a pump here. It's pulling from... Control water flow throughout the estate. Tank 1 can't send water to tank 4. Oh man, I'm losing my fucking mind over here. This is where we got stuck yesterday, man. Not yesterday, last time. If you watch the VOD, you'll know this is where we got stuck. This is exactly what I was doing. I understand it better now. Pump 2, tank switch. 1 and 2 come from 2. Am I the biggest fucking moron on the planet? Oh my god. Ah. Is that relevant? 6, pump 4 into tank 1. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm fucked in the head. That was the dumbest shit. How did I not even... Oh, and there's coins. Is that all it is? Is it just coins? Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill someone. Really? That's all it is? Just some coins? I mean, it's a lot of coins. But is this not a door? When is a door not a door?
Relax.
Fuck off, Kenobi! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's really fucked. Flames on the side of my face. Dude, the problem is we're running out of...
for fuck's sake!
We're running out of steps, too. I gotta go to the commissary, see if I can buy something that'll help. Oh, wait. Banana. 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 Sold out. Oh, dude, that's so fucking annoying. Oh, can't believe that. You, give me something good. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask. Sleeping mask is good. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay. Banana? Library. Archived floor plan. Let's go with that. It's the sauna. What does the sauna do? Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and ground. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. I've created a dead end. But I can work with that. Locker room. This locker is locked. This locker is locked. Okay. 10? Oh, wow. A lot of locked lockers. And a security door that I can't open. You fucker. Alright, a door that leads north. Fuck! Alright. We're going back. All the way back. Through the dining room. Any food? No. We're going back through security. If I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then use the sleeping mask, I'll just get the 5 it took to get there. Yeah, it's not even worth. Like, I'll piss that away. We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hope for something good off the spare room. Oh, dude. I mean, again, it's not all bad. Oh, there goes a coin. Thank you, Jesus. Utility closet. Oh! Okay, utility closet, breaker box. Seven steps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Hope for a bedroom. Okay. A sledgehammer. Oh, fuck! The upgrade disc! Oh, I forgot about the upgrade disc. Oh my god. 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, we can get there. How did I forget about the upgrade disc? Okay. That's the last thing we're going to be able to do. Insert disc. Oh, I totally forgot about it. Courtyard. Permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. 5 dig spots. Corridor. Courtyard. It can either give me 2 gems every time from now on, have 5 dig spots, which is pretty handy but requires a shovel, or it's always left unlocked. Which I guess means doors off of it are never locked. So we've got currency, more currency with a tool, or freedom of movement. I'm gonna go freedom of movement, I think. Let's make it a corridor yard. And I guess that's all I'm doing because, yeah, I don't have enough movement for anything else. And that's our day 8. That's what day 8 looks like. Fuck! Man, blueprints, dude! Blueprints, for fuck's sake. I don't need these. Prosaic Villa. Villa? I'm gonna have a ciggy, we're gonna keep going. It's 10 past 9. Fucking game. This is hectic, dude. Yeah, look, we took lots of notes. Like I've got notes for days, dude. Like I'm putting together a goddamn, you know, blueprints Bible here. But and I figured the pumps out. Pumps are good. Let's do the outside room. Outside room costs me a lot of move to start the day with, but it also sets up a strat for the day, so we'll go with it. I'm putting together a pretty decent fucking wealth of knowledge here. Shelter. Comes with a computer. Negative effects of 3 rooms or 2 special items. I'm going to go with the 2 special items this time. Which is what? Is that a pipe bomb? It's a battery. And a wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Cool. Good start. I forgot I'm also starting with 20 extra steps for the day because of the sauna. Okay. Rooms are going to cost gems again. Pipe bomb, yeah. Hallway. How far out do rooms go? Is it 3 apiece or 4 apiece? Closet? Reading nook. Reading nook. I found the source of the ticking! Library. Silver Noble, what's up, dude? Yeah, we've looked at the house directory. Request form. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swimbird. We should read... Dude, are you kidding me? Pump system user manual? That's a fucking joke, right? The day after I figure out the fucking pumps? I get the fucking pump system manual? I'm gonna get Swimbird. Because that was Marion Marigold's first book. Second book. Her first book was Red Prince. That was her second book that won the thing. I'm very curious about it. Is that done now? Can I have... Yep, alright. Fucking pump manual day after I figure out the fucking pumps. You fucking jerking my dick off. Unbelievable. Is there ever anything upstairs worth looking at? That's just gameplay stats. Yeah, that's just gameplay stats. I'm pretty sure it's not relevant to anything. Oh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, archives, sure. We've been in here, we don't need to worry about it. Oh, there's a gem there, though. Security room. Laundry room. Security room. I don't have the gems. There's a gem right there. I didn't grab it. Damn it. If I just looked for a second... Oh, that's frustrating. It's literally my own fault, too. If I step out and then back in...
God damn it! This is a raid!
Zoraika!
I can't see, you can't see. All that matters is can the fucking horse see? That's a raid!
That is Zoraika Raid. Hi there, Zoraika. How was your stream? What's happening? What were you getting up to today? I was about to go for a break. Like seconds away from going for a smoke. And then Blueprints just pulled me back in. Wait, what are the rules? One box that displays true statements, one box that displays false statements, only one box has the prize. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. Well, they can't both be lying. So I have to choose, do I believe blue or black? I'm gonna trust blue, let's see what happens. Oh, right every time, I've never fucked it up. Ever. Phenomenal. Been grinding some Lost Odyssey, it's a grind-heavy RPG. I am gonna bring back the quote system, Nilano, but bigger and better. I have plans for it, I just haven't, you know, done them yet. But it is coming back. Zoraika, thank you so much for bringing your friends over. It's a pleasure to have you company. Dark room. Yeah, I can't see shit. Oh, right, I can't see shit. Let's go with that. Security room, commonplace. Not rare at all. I don't need any of that. Commissary. Den. Fuck yeah, Noble. Key card system. Security level low. Offline mode unlocked. So if I can power them down, we'll be groovy. The den. May God have mercy on us all. What else have we got? Coat check. I don't know what I left in the coat check. Kitchen? To shreds, you say? I've almost completely blocked off that left side there from the entrance hall. Garage! Oh, a garage! Mr. Fancy Pants. Power? No power. It's a nice car hole. We got 3 keys. Sure. Spare room. La-dee-da, Mr. Frenchman. I want to play Lost Odyssey. I've heard good things. Whenever you enter a bedroom, gain 5. I don't have any way forward. I can't pick that, and I can't afford that, so we have to hope that this isn't a dead end. You fucking cunt. Alright, fair enough. Well, I guess that's our day today. Because I have no other way forward. May as well. Of course, the day that I start with 20 extra steps is the day that I fuck myself into a corner. What a fucking joke. The pool, corridor. Billiard room. I mean, what's the point? Workshop. Let's make you commonplace. What would be cool? Hey, who are you? Who? Hey, the letter changed. Hey. Hey. The letter changed. It was E last time. EA. Sports. It's in my ass. Sledgehammer plus battery pack equals battery hammer. No? Sure. What do we got to lose? Coat check. How many things can I check? Sleeping mask is good. Sledgehammer is pretty good. Gear wrench ain't bad. Battery pack powers things. How many things can I check? Yeah, 1. Okay. That's lucky, man. That's real lucky that that was there. 'Cause... yeah, otherwise I don't know what else we could have done. I kept the battery pack. We'll call it a day. However, it's 9:20 in the morning here, so I'm gonna go and take a piss and have a smoke. And we'll keep on going. Oh, blueprints. This book is gonna be absolutely fucking full of notes by the end, and I can't wait. I want to have at least 1 page per room. I'm gonna color code this shit. Oh, man. I'll have so much information in this fucking thing. It'll be like Dr. Jones's diary, you know, the Grail diary. You know what they call it, Grail journal? Be like that. You know, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted like an old beat up journal that was like full of like the Grail journal. That's what I wanted. I wanted like a cool book full of clues and stuff. But that required, you know, actually writing in it and not just having it look cool. So I'm creating one now. But Jehovah starts with an... Hi, friends. Welcome back. Greg. What's up, Greg? How you doing, dude? Alright, I fucked this day up. But I got a second letter. E-A. Eat ass. Outer Wild soundtrack is just one of the many incredible things about that game. Just one of many. Yeah. Freaky ass mountain. Let's go see what's outside. What have we got? We've got Trading post, shelter, or shrine. I've never seen the shrine. Why do we have a shrine? A family shrine? Oh, I have nothing to offer you. Okay. Interesting. I'll come back when I've got some money. Let's go corridor. Show me potato salad. Bedroom. Freebies. Pantry would have given me coins. The bedroom is a free move around the corner. There's nothing in the bedroom. Ah, workshop, because we'll see if there's another letter. T. E. A. T. For time to leave. We got ETA or eat. Silver Noble, you were right. Next time though, let me miss stuff. But thank you. Sledgehammer. But yeah, fuck yeah, thanks. This time, I'm not gonna say no. Spare room. Never anything in the spare room. Chapel. All good, man. Thank you. No problem. No stress. So groovy. You're looking for clean sheets of paper on your work bag. You ran into 33 pages of blueprints notes stuck in there. Fucking oath. Apple? Coins. Got coins. Dan? This counts as 2 bedrooms. I'll get 10 extra steps. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, and 2 bananas. You've got a little spiral notebook for it. I started writing on a notepad and realized there was a hamster! Realized there wasn't going to be enough room. So I've switched to an old, yeah, spiral notebook that I found. Hello? Where am I? Bunk room. Today is a good day because Simon, is that me? Is at camp. And he is not as much fun as my friends. I've never seen this note before. I've been in this room before. I will not have share my toys. I not have to share my room and I not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. Today be a good day. Because he is at camp. Holy I don't have page 1. Am I just reading some kid's diary? Thanks, Jerry. Herbie is mean. Really stupid. And today is a good day. Because I threw away his airplane. Page 2. Red. Red writing. I don't have a red fucking thing with me, so page 3. Red writing. Oh, this is the brother. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. They're arguing together. Page 4. Today, all caps, uppercase. Today is a good day. Because I got my brother in trouble. For reading my private journal without my permission. Writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside. But I got it back. I wonder if we can go outside, it'll be there. Hi, Plod. But I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. Lowercase f for Friday. For some reason. Days of the week are meant to have capitals, right? Am I misremembering that? And I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Again, don't know how much of that is going to be important. Writing it all down, just in case. 1-to-1 copying everything in a note will take a while. Yeah, I mean, some things I'm just Cliff's notesing, like the newspapers I feel like are not as important, right? But when it's handwritten notes, I feel like it's anything could be a clue. You know, so if I've got a copy of it, at least I can look at it later if it's relevant. It might not be, but because I'm not taking screenshots and I'm doing it all in a book, you know, it feels important to at least take handwritten notes seriously, you know? Page 5. Red writing. Spelling mistakes and all. It might just be world building. It might be nothing. I don't need any presents. Because I have my brother's book. It's something for me to look at later. If I need to. Because he won't Stop writing. Next page. About me. And today is a good day. Because I know he cries can't he can't find his book. Even Tiho, even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Oh, Rolkus, how are you doing, man? What's going on? You corrected the mistakes in your head? Yeah. And then this is the note from Simon. Note in pages. And yes, I will dictate this. Today is a good day. Note in pages, obviously typed because he's not using he's not handwriting anymore. Because today, my brother returns college. I get finally return to him the book I took from him. I know this isn't particularly exciting things, but the book I took from him long fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Any annotations for marking bold text? I just fucking go back over it. To make it bold. Today is a good day. Some things I've noted as being important in bold, like the message, yeah, message in the note, in the music notation. I've been making some notes of it, trying my best to point out what seems like important information. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way, which has then been crossed out. I still would rather have had a sister. Cute. Congrats on the diploma. Welcome home. Simon. Okay. Got it. Again, no idea if that's relevant. We know a few things, right? Oh, fucking Camp Colonel. That seems like it'd be important. He's at camp. Bunk room. Camp Colonel is the name of the camp. Is there anything else that could be relevant here? They were watching the Turtles of Vera. The Trinsdale Mystery. Can I go up there? Nope. Right. Well, that took a minute, but we got some... We got information, that's for sure. I didn't learn nothing. I think my character's Simon, isn't he? That's who I'm playing as. So I've got a brother. But why is he not here? He clearly went to university. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans. Was this a waste? Was this a stupid thing to do? Should I not have picked the lavatory? Is this actually just a dead fucking room? Fuck, it is too. God damn it. Parlor, dead end, storeroom. We've got other ways around. Coins. Key. Gems. He still hasn't figured out the pump room. Yeah, I'll use my key on it. Go on. Ah, coat check, but it's a dead end. We got to use the passageway. It's the only way to move forward. Damn. Bit of a waste. Fuck. Fuck! Okay. Fuck. So we need to go all the way back around to the entrance hall and find keys. Fuck. The true box does not always contain the prize. That much I've surmised. I don't need to remember that information. Just because the box tells the truth doesn't mean it has the gems in it. Yeah, that's fine. I know that. Utility closet. The parlor, the closet. Parlor will give me gems. Utility closet will give me power. Closet might have keys. Really, no keys. But the metal detector will help me find keys. God. Running into a dead end here, man. Has there been a movie that I think people have misinterpreted before? Most of them. Yeah, plenty. Whoa. Fight Club's a pretty common one. American Psycho. Yeah, no, heaps. What? What's that? Butt plug. Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Red Prince! The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies. Was it the ruby crown of Orinda Aries? And a castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. In my vision with the guy, he said he had a vision of a black cat tied to a red flag not moving in the wind. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. I'm Origin, what's up, dude? So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. If he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said, it was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Cute. Cute book. And that was Marion Marigold's first book. I was immediately drawn to the mention of the red crown. That's what got my attention immediately. The ruby crown that was stolen. Also, the whole thing of it being a thinly veiled critique of the Loyalist Party. Right? That's the whole thing. There was a whole problem with it being thinly veiled critique of the loyalists. And their loyalty to the throne. Little things that are getting my attention, right? This is what... The reflection of the crown specifically in the water. What's up with that? What is this? Is that the top of the book? He never looked up. Is the game saying go outside and look up? Like... Something in the reflection. Can I take that with me? No. I'm gonna... What room are we in? The nursery. I'm just gonna make a note. Morrigan, how far in are we? Hard to say. We're on day 10. I've got notes coming out my fucking ass. Nursery. Red Prince. So that was her first book. What else did I want to take note? Mentions the Ruby Crown. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not... Oh, it features... red flags from the vision. Could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. The white of a swan in the snow. So black, yellow, white. Doesn't like any of it. Red only. Feel like that's going to be relevant, but... Never looked up. Now, obviously, there's the metaphor there, but... Never looked up outside. Story he had read in the bath and bed. I'm going to write down that the crown is reflected in the water. Bathroom. Okay, now that I've looked at that, I want to go into the lavatory and see if I can see anything in the reflection there. You know what I mean? I've got the steps. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Not that far then. No, not that. The gym, you fucker. The gym. Absolutely shredding. Oh, broken lever. Absolutely shredding my steps for the day. There's an item? Oh, a coin. West Wing Hall, sure. Key. Handy. Shit. That's annoying. Keys, coins, items, no. The white box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The white box isn't telling the truth. Well, hang on. If this is saying that this is lying, and this is saying that this is lying, one of them has to be telling the truth. No one's blamed the black box. But that means the white box is false. Fuck! Hang on. The white box is false. If that's true, then that means the blue box is actually true. If the gems are in a box with a false statement, then it's got to be black. Right? Am I stupid? My first failure. Damn. Break a box, secret passage. No. Break a box. Okay. Dark room. Garage. Cabinet. Does not have a thing. Keycard entry system. Off. VAC indicators. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure I'm smart enough for this game, to be honest with you, man. This is fucked. Hello? Oh, I don't have the magnifying glass! Who's that? I don't have the magnifying glass. Sinker. Sinker Co, yeah. I'll come back to you. Gem. What? Why are there so many different versions of the same painting? Photo. It's not a painting, it's a fucking dark room. I don't have the magnifier. I know where that is though. Dark room. Print notes. HS. Requested yet another print of his ladyship, of her ladyship. I assume one of her rooms. The west wing. As well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Look at this photograph. Have it down and give me, have it down. He said the last development was too dark. He said the last development was too dark. Keep an eye on that. Interesting. Dude, I'm actually starting to get fucking calluses on my fingers from writing with a pencil. I haven't written this much with a pencil since, like, fucking high school. Damn good. Damn good. You'd only ever heard the Footloose remix? I didn't know there was a Footloose remix of Jeremy by Pearl Jam. Don't know what that is. Pick something or you'll miss more. Fucking half of the shit that Pitsy recommends, it's all fucking crazy ass jazz. Fucking Dragon Force kind of shit. Oh, I wish I had the magnifying glass so I could look. There's a few numbers we can try. What do we got? Numbers. 87. Feb 22nd, 87. No, it's not enough. Uh, 14227 is the drop-off address. Swan Song. 8 is the number on top of the music note. Nah, I don't think I've got enough to go off without the magnifying glass. I know, you could just easily jump over that for sure. You don't think you've ever heard a Pearl Jam song before? Really? Wow. Hey! In the photo in the dark room, this tree was here, and it had a heart engraving on it. I didn't see what the letters were in it, but this tree was grown, and it had a carving. Someone had carved the, you know, the initials. Has it fallen? Like, did it get cut and then fall? Why is it cut? Who cut it down? Am I going to find the engraving on the wood somewhere else? Like it's been used for a door or something. I don't know. I'm a simple bitch, man. My favorite Pearl Jam song's Even Flow. It's just a fucking great song. Catchy as a motherfucker. Also, I'm not into wrestling, but there's a wrestler whose name is Steven Flow, and his intro song is just Even Flow, but they've changed all the lyrics to be Steven Flow. It's fucking hilarious. It's one of my favorite things. I love wrestling without even being into wrestling. Steven Flow, Steven Flow, Steven Flow. Oh, Steven Flow, Steven Flow, Steven Flow. It's the whole song. It's so good, man. I'm looking in the bushes outside for the toy plane. No. No. Well, I think I've... Wait, do I have a key? I've got a key, but I've only got 10 steps. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hope for something in the end of the passageway. Stephen Flo. Oh, I got 2. Yeah, we're gonna go up through the pantry into the hallway. Lose a coin, thank you, Jesus. Take me somewhere good. Coat check, no. Library, I need... Magnifying glass, can't afford it, you fucker. Drawing room, reading nook. Introduce you to songs and bands you've never heard before, yeah? It's good, man. There's a lot of music out there in the world. Hello? What is this? What? Whoa. Is this only relevant today? Or is this relevant forever? Hi, my love. You heading up? Love you. Have fun. Seb's heading off for the day. What? Oh! It's literally a layout of the building. Entrance hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in and 1 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Commissary. It's telling me there's treasure in the commissary? Now to go find something to dig with. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you're joking. Hey, boudoir. Boudoir? Into the boudoir. I get steps. Steppies. You got a shovel in here? Right, we already opened this. I'm not going to write this whole goddamn thing down, but I am going to red envelope with a 4 on it. Herbert! I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance in the public record. Herbert omitted details of Marion's disappearance. Marion. They've used her pen name. Public record. Is Marion secretly like a Homer Simpson's mother situation where she's like secretly like a fucking badass? Is that... No surprise that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked you have so little regard for your niece. Herbert is Marion's uncle. I assumed wife. Herbert is kissing the foot of the royal court. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life. Did she fake her death to go and rob a bank? Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice she did. For the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid. And must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. The name of the tea house that she disappeared from Hundred Bells tea room. Okay. The color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness. Of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. It is through your silence you bless this betrayal. Our son Simon Uriel will inherit a fortune of lies. Will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Okay. I now have two numbers. I've got the 4 from the envelope and the 8 that was on top the music note. Stays permanently unlocked. Yeah. Which I appreciate. Cloister, library. Let's go library. Ah! Swimbird. Library. Swimbird. We can see who else borrowed it. Is Simon also Simon P. Jones? It must be. Must be the same Simon, right? This was Marion Marigold's first book. The second one was Sorry, this was Marion Marigold's second book. Red Prince was the first. Detective Bon Margle? Why did a detective borrow Swimbird? Swimbird. Borrowed. July 2nd, 85. Herbert. July 12, 85. Mrs. Peterson. Gaming in the Zone. What's up, dude? November 1st, 85. Mrs. Peterson. December 24, 85. Simon. Jan 26, 86. Mrs. Peterson again. April Fool's Day, 86. Anne Babbage. She's like the head house lady, isn't she? March 2nd, 87. Detective John Kimball. Bon Margle. And November 16, that's today. 93. Me. We have a date. Oh my God, we have a date. We have a date. Simon P. Jones. I was wondering what today's date was, and I didn't know how to figure that out, and now we have Swimbird. I now have a point of reference for what date it is. Oh my God. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. That's when it was borrowed. Now, what about the actual book? Ruffington Red Publishing. Ruffington Red Publishing. One thing I notice about this, the book is very fucking blue. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird, you are, if you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? Listen is capitalized. For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh. For they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's the whole book? $1985. What happened in 1985? She won Illustrated Book of the Year. Short book. It's a picture book. Dare. Dare. The word dare is certainly coming up a lot. Dare. Friends want to keep daring swim bird from doing what they like. I mean, we're just going to keep it real simple here. Why is listen capitalized? It's made me not. Is it important at all? I'm going to look at capital letters that are not in the word dare bird. D I T I H A. I mean, maybe if they're not the start of the sentence. I don't know. And wonder why daring feels just like defeat. School years we had to read 10 pages and 3 of them were pictures. Oh, my favorite. All right. Curiouser and curiouser. Boiler room. Have I been into the boiler room at all? Oh, a key. What do we got? 3 diamonds. Jeez, that's lucky. Ah. Guest bedroom. Car keys, yeah. Don't need them. No more items. I got enough steps to go back. What did I want to look at? I wanted to go outside. I wanted to go outside. Can I afford a shovel? No. Oh, passageway. Hang on, we're not done. Yes, I am. Like that the bird has a swimming cap? Me too. I like the daring swim bird. I like his style. Can I combine sledgehammer, broken lever? Oh. Something else, no. Sacred's always being a little bit of a tart. But that's alright, we like it. You got dinner? What's for dinner, Nick? Go outside and look up. It is not red. Make a wish? Sure. Did I just waste a coin? Yeah. Fuck it. Don't ban you for being a little bit of a tart? Oh, never. It's one of my favorite things about you. That sounds great, Nick. What'd you wish for? I wished for barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Well, I don't remember what else I was gonna look at. But I got a lot of information. A lot of notes. Today has been mostly taking notes. We figured out the pool system. I've started connecting some dots. Right. Drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. I need to do something with that. Workshop. One more day. Uno mas. One more day. And then I'll get out of here. Uno mas. I mean, I feel like we could do this forever, but uno mas. Because I'm hungry. We get going. Take it easy, Noble. Thanks for hanging, dude. Be safe, be well. Catch you in the next one. Fucking blueprints, man. I don't know how much of this I'm overthinking, you know? That's really shelter from 3 negative rooms? Yeah, go on. Time lock safe. I know the date. I know the date. The date, it's day 11. And it was November 16 on day 10. That makes today November 17. I just need to know the time. I just need to know what time it is. Give me the den, give me a bedroom. Give me somewhere with a clock. Workshop. Workshop's got the letters. E. And a lockpick kit. I don't know if that's a duplicate E. I don't know if there's more than one. But I'm gonna write it down. E times 2. We've got E twice. Let's go with that. Clocks. I literally ran past a clock. Okay. So, it needs to be an hour in advance. So if I say 10 AM or PM? AM, it's early. 10 AM on November 17. Oh, you fucker, come on. Yeah, shut up. There's like a big clock tower. Is there really? Radiation? Are we getting radiated right now? 0.12. Is that good? If the reading is 12 or higher, emergency protocol will initiate. That's interesting. Your border collie seems to really love chicken. Yeah, I love chicken too. Will remain open for 4 hours. All right. I'm going to go ahead and assume I've done that right. I got the date, assuming that the date in the book is correct. You're right. Yeah, big old fucking clock tower. Didn't even need to go inside. Didn't even need to open a room. So once that hits 10, we can see if we can get in. Bedroom. As a freebie, we got some coins. Not much else. Drawing room. Into the drawing room. Keep an eye on the clock as we enter the drawing room. In the den. Commissary hallway corridor. Guest corridors away. Wait, God have mercy on us all. I can't help it, man. Every time we've drawn the den. Courtyard is always left unlocked. That's the courtyard, sorry. Courtyard. Baudrillard. Reading nook. The only one that goes that way. Parlor. Every box is black. Everything's a drum. Every box contains gems. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum. I need to look at a clock. Let's go through the observatory. Observatory. Things must be observed. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Very loquacious, of course. Why didn't I use my lockpick set? Why didn't I do that? Rotunda. Archives, pantry. Fuck you, archives. To the observatory. I'm covering up a thing right now that says sheltered. Oh, red. Red, 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 red. Red things don't affect me. Ah! Yeah, buddy. Not impacted by negative rooms. Phenomenal. Lockpick kit? Alright, fair enough. To the observatory! The foundation does not reset each day. What? What? I can't. What the fuck? Hey. Hey. How do I can see that there's a lever in there. What the fuck? No worries, Nick. Take it easy, dude. Gymnasium, sheltered. Fantastic. I thought I squeaked then when I walked on the floor. So the foundation's just gonna be there tomorrow? Fuck, we're gonna start heading back. The time lock's safe. Greenhouse. West Wing Hall. Chapel Roan. Anything? Anything? Pantry. You can make a foundation chain just through the house, yeah. Hallway. I've made it back. Yeah, groovy. Time lock safe will open soon. Dude, look how much of the house we've explored. I'm running out of steps. Like, I've cleared, like, the bottom half. To the Lady Penelope's conservatory, Jeeves. Don't spare the horses nor yourself. Quick, smart, old chap. Open. Let me in. Canned water? Alright, well, the last thing I do today is going to be opening this time lock safe. It's been a good day, friends. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for your time, for your company. Thank you everyone who raided today. Everyone who dropped a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. Thank you for supporting the show. With your subs, resubs, gifted subs, use your Prime subs. Everyone who dropped bits, tips. If you're a coffee member, a YouTube member. Thanks for fucking keeping me going and keeping the brain juices flowing while I try and figure out how to be the bluest prince of them all. Alright, that's still gonna take a minute. We're gonna find someone to raid. I'll get the notes out of here. Fuck yeah, plot. We'll find someone to raid. Who's on? I am fucking starving. I should have ended a little while ago, but this is still good. Who we got? We got friends. So many friends. A never-ending supply of wonderful people we can go and party with. It's Becky Bones' birthday? Oh, yeah, perfect. Let's do that. Bit of Fallout? Sure, why not? We'll go and party with Becky Bones. Here's a link to the coffee, by the way. I haven't fucking posted about it for a while. If you sub on coffee, or even just send a tip through coffee, it helps a lot. But if you sub on coffee, you can sub for like, I think the minimum is like $1 a month or $2 a month. And I get $2 from that. If you sub at the $5 tier per month, I get $5. I don't split it with coffee. It's a 100% money in, money out situation, where you can sub and support the show for the same price as a Twitch sub, but I get the full amount. I don't split it with Twitch. So if that's a concern for everybody, for anybody, check out the coffee. No, money down. Come and check out my... How does coffee make their money? You can pay, like I pay a subscription to them for like, I think I give them like $3 a month or something, and I get a full cut. Like a premium thing. So either they can take a cut of my income that comes through, or I give them like $3 a month, and they're like, cool, you can have it all. It might be more, it might be like $5 now. Pays for itself after like 2 subs. Yeah, exactly. Go and check out the VOD channel, 24-hour reruns. Go and check out the YouTube channel if you're watching on Twitch. Come and check out the Twitch channel if you're watching on YouTube. I also have, would you believe it? YouTube.com. How do I link the fucking new channel again? I have a second YouTube channel and a new video up. It's not VODs. I'm not posting VODs on this second channel. Edited content. Go and give it a squeeze. I think it's past 10. I think we can go and have a look. Come along on the raid. Come join the Discord if you're not in there already. And come and join us tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy Tactics Advance to round out the week. Open sesame, you fucking beauty! Ah! Ah, you fucking beauty! Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, buddy. Boudoir. Oh, I love when I'm right. Shelter. Red. Envelope. Interesting that this one says VII on it. That's a 7, but the other one had the number 4. Interesting. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored these past years, suspicions aimed entirely at yourself. While I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. Let me write this down. Herbert's nephew is suspicious of his involvement. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in Feb, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive and finally free. Huh! Believes Herbert may have smuggled Mary across the red border to the southern seafront in September after jewel heist. Two crown jewels have resurfaced. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Herbert's niece, Courtney. Fucking interesting, dude. Well, if there's one thing we've got today, it's a shitload of lore. Fucking shitload. Yeah, I got it open. It's because I didn't have a frame of reference for the date, but I did today, so we got it. Yeah. Fuck-a-do. Friends, that's where I'm going to leave it today. Again, thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. Go and check out all the things I was talking about before. My Winter Car is on hiatus just because it's still an early build. There's not really enough game there yet. There will be, and we'll return to it when there is. But for now, it's just on a pause while we get through Ninja Gaiden at the start of the week, Blueprints in the midweek, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance to wrap up a week, which is what we're doing tomorrow. I hope to see you there for that. Come along with us on a Twitch raid to hang out with Becky Bones. Because it is Becky Bones' birthday, and Becky's fucking awesome. So we'll go hang out over there. We'll hang out tomorrow. We'll hang out in the Discord. I'll fucking see you guys around. But thank you for everything. And until I see you all again, whenever that is, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, next year sometime, please stay safe. Don't die. And take care.